Salutes up, family. Welcome to the Soar Show, Holy Quran message of the week. The marathon continues. And this one will be starting out in chapter 69. Al-Hazak, Hakak, Haka, the sure truth. Revealed at Mecca, 2 sections, 52 verses. Good and bad, something is about to be born. Double. Just double. Section 1. Dadun. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, the sure truth. What is the sure truth? And what will make you realize what the sure truth is? The modern odd called the calamity Allah, them savages. Then as for Thamad, they were destroyed by the severe punishment. And as for Ad, they were destroyed by a roaring, violent wind, which he made to prevail against them for 7 nights and 8 days continuously. Sound like a full week to me. So that thou mightest have seen the people therein prostrate as if they were trunks of hollow palm trees. So canst thou see a remnant of them? And Pharaoh, and those before him, and the overthrown cities wrought evil. And they disobeyed the messenger of their Lord. So he punished them with a vehement punishment. Surely we carried you in the ship when the water rose high, that we might make it a reminder for you, and that the retaining ear might retain it. So when the trumpet is blown with a single blast, and the earth and the mountains are borne away and crushed with one crash, on that day will the event come to pass. And the heaven, good condition, will be cliff asunder. So that day it will be frail. Salutes up to billionaire. And the angels will be on its sides, and above them 8 will bear that day the Lord's throne of power. That's a universal number. On that day, you will be exposed to view. No secret of yours will remain hidden. Then as for him who is given his book in his right hand, he will say, lo, read my book. Surely I knew that I should meet my account. So he will be in a life of bliss, in a lofty garden, after they read his book. Its fruits are near. Eat and drink pleasantly for that which you sent on before in bygone days. And as for him who was given his book in his left hand, left hand, left hand, he will say, oh, would that my book had not been given to me, and I had not known what my account was. Oh, would that death had made an end of me. of me. My wealth has not availed me. My authority has gone from me. Seize him, then feather him, then cast him into the burning fire. Then insert him in a chain, the length of which is 70 cubits. 70, a rest for nobody. Surely he believed not in Allah, the great, nor did he urge the feeding of the poor. Therefore, he has here this day therefore he has not here this day a true friend, nor any food except refuse, which none but the wrongdoers eat. Section 2, double. False allegations refuted. But no, I swear by that which you see, and that which you see not. Surely it is the word of an honored messenger, and it is not the word of a poet. Little is it that you believe, nor the word of a soothsayer. Little it is that you mind. It is a revelation from the Lord of the worlds. Not just one, worlds. And if he had fabricated against us certain sayings, we would certainly have seized him by the right hand. That's the righteous hand. Then cut off his heart's vein. And not one of you, that's a fatality, and not one of you could have withheld us from him. And surely it is a reminder for the dutiful. And we certainly know that some of you are rejectors. And it is indeed a source of grief to the disbelievers. And surely it is the certain, no doubt, truth. So glorify the name of thy Lord, the incomparably great. Cannot be compared. Don't even try it. Chapter 70, rest for nobody. Again, Al-Ma'araj, the ways of ascent, revealed at Mecca, 2 section 44 verses, double, a reflection, a copy, 44 verses. They go to 44, blue pill, 44, double your base, double your foundation. Section 1, truth, certainty of the punishment. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. A questioner asks about the chastisement to befall the disbelievers. There is none to avert it. From Allah, Lord of the ways of ascent, to him ascend the angels and the spirit in a day the measure of which is 50,000 years. So be patient with a goodly patient. Like they've been waiting for this for 50,000 years. What happened 50,000 years ago? So be patient with a goodly patience. Surely they see it far off, and we see it nigh. The day when the heaven, good condition, is as molten brass. That came up to me the other day looking at the BWO, making commercials and stuff that back in about 20, 25 years ago, most time you only see white folks doing, but we making the commercials now. The day when the heaven, good condition, is as molten brass, and the mountains are as wool. And no friend will ask a friend, though they are made to see them. The guilty one would fain redeem himself from the chastisement of that day by his children and his wife and his brother. Man, he's just giving it everybody. And his kin that gave him shelter, covered them up. And all that are in the earth, all that are in the people, didn't deliver him. By no means. They can't do it. Surely it is a flaming fire, plucking out the extremities. It shall claim him who retreats, and turns his back. And whores then with holes gather in and ain't still nothing. Surely man is created impatient. Impatient. Fretful. Look that word up. When evil afflicts him. And niggardly. We all know about what that is, right? Ignorant person. When good befalls him. You get the good and don't even know what to do with it. Ain't that something? Except those who pray. Put into action with the mind of God on the throne in the dome. Who are constant at their prayer, keeping them up there. And in whose wealth there is a known right for the beggar and the destitute. Even though they wealthy, they know just because they're wealthy, that don't mean they don't help out the poor, help out the needy, help out the ones that's needing help in something. But you are wealth. God has blessed you with wealth. And those who accept the truth of the day of judgment. And those who are fearful of the chastisement of their Lord. Surely the chastisement of their Lord is a thing not to be felt secure from. And those who restrain their sexual passions, except in the presence of their mates or those whom their right hands possess. For such surely are not to be blamed. But he who seeks to go beyond this, these are the transgressors. And those who are faithful to their trust and their covenant, and those who are upright in their testimonies, not lying in your testimonies, not giving a half-truth testimony, but giving the pros and the cons. Just be straight up about your testimony. That's the beautiful thing. That shows you not being fake. And those who keep a guard on their prayer. These are in gardens honored. Section 2, double again. A new nation, a new woman to be raised up. But what is the matter with those who disbelieve that they hasten on to you on the right hand and on the left in sundry parties all together? Does every man of them desire to be admitted to the garden of bliss? By no means. Surely we created them from what they knew. They know. But no, I swear by the Lord of the eastern lands and the western lands that we are certainly powerful, no doubt about it, to bring in their place others better than them, and we shall not be overcome. So leave them alone to plunge in vain talk and to sport until they come face to face with that day of theirs, which they are promised. The day when they come forth from their graves in haste and hastening on to a goal. They all just come up. Their eyes cast down. Disgrace covering them. Such is the day which they are promised. They coming out, but like they don't want to come out anymore. Coming out fast, though. Woo. One more for you before we end this. Chapter 71. Rest for truth. Rest for God. No, Noah. Revealed at Mecca, 2 sections, 28 verses. Double for the third time. Double universal. Section 1, truth. Noah preaches in the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful. Surely we sent Noah to his people, saying, warn thy people before there come to them a painful chastisement. He said, oh, my people, surely I am a plain warner to you. I'm not no complicated warner. I ain't beating around the bush. I ain't giving you no signs. I ain't trying to be sophisticated talk. I am a plain warner to you, so you can understand it, that you should serve Allah and keep your duty to him and obey me. He will forgive you some of your sins, not all of them, some of your sins, and grant you respite to an appointed term. Surely the term of Allah, when it comes, is not postponed. Did you but know? He said, my Lord. All right there, Azro Pasik. He said, my Lord, I have called my people night and day. But my call has only made them flee the more. And whenever I call to them that you may as forgive them, they thrust their fingers in their ears and cover themselves and their garments, with their garments, rather, and persist and are big with pride. Then surely I have called to them aloud, then spoken to them in public, and spoken to them in private. So I have said, ask forgiveness of your Lord, of your Lord. Surely he is ever forgiving. He will send down upon you rain, pouring in abundance. Sound like a good thing. And help you with wealth and sons. Sound like a good thing to me. And make for you gardens. That sound like a good thing too. And make for you rivers. That sound like a good thing to you, too, rather. But they, it sound like somebody missing out. What is the matter with you that you hope not for greatness from Allah? And indeed, he has created you by various stages. See you not how Allah, God, truth, has created the 7 heavens alike, the 7 good conditions alike. They all created good. 7 of them. And made the moon therein a light, and made the sun a lamp. And Allah has caused you to grow out of the earth as a growth from a seed. Then he returns you to it, the ground. Then will he bring you forth a new bringing forth. It's almost like sound like some apple tree or something. You know how it grow up and then seed fall off, go back in the ground, produce another tree. And Allah has made the earth a wide expanse for you. Allah has made the earth a wide expanse for you. Traveling, you're supposed to be mastering the world. You go over there, can't even master a block. You can't even master a website. You can't even master a job. You can't even master a field. You can't even master a trade. God wants you to master the world. What is you waiting on? Who baby is you? Who child is you? That's what I gotta ask. But the end is that you may go along therein in spacious paths, like you all boxed in. Go on and get out that box. Somebody got you in the box. You need to go on and get out that box. Okay. And with that being stated, family, keep your heads up, stay focused, and read. Peace.